Okay, cool. Thank you. Assalamualaikum dan selamat sejahtera. Anda bersama saya Latif Rizal Baharin dan bersama co-host saya Said Adney. Anda
Yo
bersama
yo.
sedang menonton FPL bersama BroTime. Hari ini kita nak recap sikit FPL kita. Kita nak recap game week 1. Um, dan probably kita tengok leaderboard leader of the BroTime FC League. Dan kita boleh go through with the game week number 2 dan probably kita also go through with player picks from game week 2 dan captain. Siapa kita nak taruh captain ya? Macam mana Ani? How's your team?
Okay lah bro. I think I wanted to do better, but it is what it is. I had a lot of last minute changes where when I compared my draft where we talked about,
Ya.
aku tukar sikit. Jadi dekat 20 poin juga beza daripada kalau aku simpan yang dulu punya,
Ya.
yang first punya 30 lebih je. Ni sekarang dapat 54 poin lah. Okay lah.
Siapa siapa yang kau tukar from before-nya team tu?
Weh, banyak. Kau tak ingat
Siapa kau tukar dah? Aku, aku pun dah lupa dah kau punya team tu.
Okay. Kejap kalau nak tengok betul-betul siapa aku tukar. At first, I had Virgil, Konsa,
Ya, ya.
Bisaka, Rogers, Beto. But and then after a few thinking, do some research and all that.
Ya.
So I end up with so Sanchez in goal. I had Poro, Romero, Murillo. I brought on Anderson, Marmoush, and Strand Larsen.
Oh.
So the Marmoush one was
Dia
not
lah dia tak main.
so masuk dapat 1 point je.
Ya, 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 ya. Sven Larsen,
Disappointing ah.
yeah, Sven Larsen of course lah, because Wolves didn't get points kan.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's okay. Kita tak apa. Kita boleh cuba lagi game banyak lagi bro. Game week yang akan datang ni.
Kau
So
punya macam mana?
aku punya not bad. I mean, I think I scored 64 points. With the
Oh,
team.
64 not bad lah.
Yeah, before yang masa aku with my first team, I think I wanted to put siapa as captain. It wasn't Salah. I didn't have Salah, but at the end masa lepas tinkering and things like that, betul sama juga mas research. Aku tak boleh
Hmm.
lah bro, kena taruhkan Salah lah bro. Salah tu is legend lah bro. Dia pun baru menang PFA Player of the Year kan last season.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, kita tak boleh nak remove legend lah bro. Legend is a must lah. So he scored me 8 points and he's my captain and 16 points. Okay.
Not bad, not bad.
Okay, tak apa, kita akan go through. Let me share some screen. Kita nak recap sikit apa. Sekejap, kita tengok sikit kita punya team. This is my team. Oh, not 64, 61 bro. But still teruk bro. But you see from my team, aku ada Reinders. Mesti, you know. Reinders, ada Kudus. Kudus did perform masa Spurs itu bro.
Hmm.
Richarlison on fire bro. Kau tengok gol dia?
Tengok.
Ui gila sih Richarlison tu dia naik hantu tiba-tiba jadi apa.
Yalah, the one that's we expect goals tak dapat. Jauh Pedro dengan Bowen.
Aku punya
Aduh.
aku tengok Bowen bro. Ya Allah. Dah lah kalah bro. 3-0 kena berlasang dengan Sunderland. I don't know man.
Sunderland pun.
Bro, I mean so rumors are saying ni bro, Graham Potter's on the hot seat
I think he might be the first one to go.
Yeah dude, and bukan Graham Potter ni solid ke dekat Brighton?
Uh, Players different lah bro. So maybe at Brighton dia dah lama dengan doang. He knows everybody. Comes to West Ham, dia maybe players yang ada tu mungkin tak respect dia seperti Brighton punya players respect dia.
Correct. I mean kesian lah juga, but because I think he's quite a good manager. Cuma I think West Ham is a different kind of club, I guess. It's slightly a bigger club, I guess, from Brighton. Tapi kesian lah, dia kalah 3-0. And I didn't see, I mean, Bowen did play well. I saw the game. Bowen played well. Cuma, I don't see the other playing, bro.
Yalah, so West Ham ni so unpredictable lah. Diorang, I think the next game mesti they will play very well. Tapi
So
that's
next
why
game
lah, there's no consistency.
they're playing Chelsea, right? Next game.
Ah,
Ah, so itulah Chelsea.
but you see lah, that's the thing. Sometimes teams, diorang lawan tim mungkin boleh katakan setaraf dengan diorang
Yeah,
main teruk. Lepas tu main lawan tim besar boleh pula main.
itulah. I guess it's the sometimes doang ni saja je kot. Tim-tim besar baru nak up sikit dia game. Tapi main tim-tim Sunderland, Cikai ni dia macam teruk gila main.
Itulah, maybe just the mentality lah bro.
Yeah. Also another players yang aku nak highlight is like my Chelsea players didn't even perform, man. Chelsea didn't even play. I mean, bukan dong World Club champion. Apa lawan dengan Palace pun tak boleh lepas. Aduh, bro.
Liverpool pun tak lepas bro.
Yelah betul lah, but betul juga lah. Tapi ni world champions bro, main at home and cannot beat Palace at your home
No lah,
ground.
this just makes you know that football ni unpredictable. You
Yeah,
can be the best in the world, but you can suddenly just drop.
agreed.
So, uh,
I mean itulah, agree lah, bola tu bulat bro. Let's see the tangga. Tak apa, kita tengok. This is the BroTime League. Let's kita cari
quite high lah your first place.
bro, nanti lah. We go to that guy, his name. But let's look at your team. What's your team?
There.
What?
SAFC.
Okay. 54 points. Okay. So I actually from the last uh team that you suggested, I think a couple of players lah, I think you change. Yeah, I think the Strand Larsen. But Palmer itulah again, like your Palmer, I think
Yeah,
yeah.
if Palmer does nothing against West Ham after this, I think time to go lah.
Time to go out of everyone's
Time to
team.
go. I can use that money elsewhere. Probably I can get a higher one from Marmoush. Maybe a better striker.
Yeah. I mean, just a question, just to ni, but in apa kau rasa Palmer ni? I mean, I know he's a good player, tapi dia macam orang cakap dia ni macam big game player je. Dia bukan macam ada small club semua dia tak main, tapi big game je macam hari tu dekat World Club Champion dia main terror.
Bro, kalau kita tengok last season at the start of the season, he was every game bang bang bang, sure ada return. Tapi towards the middle of the season, going to the end of the season, and also there's a fact going out that he's not scored from open play for such a long time. So
Hmm.
itulah, takkan nak harap dia penalty dengan free kick je kot.
Betul? Agreed.
So
I mean,
itulah, not every game you're gonna get penalty.
yeah,
Not
agreed.
every game he can score free kick. So that's for me, it's the last lah. There's always this thing where kalau next week tak jadi, the third game tu aku keluarkan dia, lepas tu dia score banyak point pula. Tu yang masalah tu.
Ni macam kes tikam lah bro. Kita tengoklah
Ah,
kalau tikam dapat biasa. Kalau you know apa, okay, tak apa, kita let's go through our team leader for BroTime League FPL. Nama dia Fai Luffy Hope
Hai Luffy.
1987. Bro, aku dah tengok dia punya team. Solid juga bro team dia.
Yalah, Sunderland punya keeper pula tu.
Ya,
Oh, dia bench
Sunderland
boost.
dia pun dia play boost lah, dia bench boost. But his bench
Bench
boost pun not bad lah. Dia ada di Cooper Bruggen and
12
yeah lah.
points. Not the best lah if
Yeah.
you think about it. You got yes, you got 1 6-pointer, but everybody else is 2 points. So
Yeah.
maybe a waste of a bench boost.
Early in the game early in the game.
Early in the game, yes, you get this 87 lah. Tapi kalau tak ada bench boost tu kau minus,
Minus
he
berapa
won't
je?
be
I
top.
think 10 ni 10 12 yeah 12 points.
12.
Hmm. yeah, I mean that's the top leader. I mean, let's go through the game week one punya game. I just want in particular lah this game, bro. Uh, let's see this game. Man City lawan Wolves. What do you think of the game?
Dominant lah Man City, Haaland is back to his best, tapi how long can it last? Itu je. So
Mm.
if it continues game week 2, game week 3, then we can say he's back to his best. So yeah, I think this Cherki and Reinders, both of them are very good additions to the squad.
Mm.
They're also not so expensive as what usually Man City do.
Yeah.
So yeah lah, siapa assist Lewis, Bob. So
All the
Lewis and
youngsters,
Bob, they look to cement their spot in
yeah.
the
Louis,
first 11
yeah, Louis
for
just
that.
signed the new contract, and then I think itulah apa
Tapi
just
the only problem, I think this is what maybe a lot of people face also lah.
yeah.
The playing minutes of these players, because they have such a big squad. Where last season, even Foden probably in the past 2 seasons, or maybe the season before last, was nearly one of the highest points getter in the FPL. But even doing that, he didn't play every single match. He didn't get 90
Yeah.
minutes every single match.
He
So,
didn't even play the game, bro. So itulah.
mm,
Um, uh, I mean, I think I already mentioned some in one of the videos. I think City will be a contender lah kalau Reinders ni you know perform lah. Which well, true enough, he scored one goal and assist one goal. Here's
mm.
a question: do you think they will be
I
contender
think
for the
definitely top four lah.
okay top four? So
Definitely
do
top
you think
four.
so? You won't you don't think they're gonna be champion material?
I think too early to say. I think every season also at the start of the season, after one game we're saying all these things. Yeah, the only boleh champions ke tak? Siapa yang dalam top 6 tu semua boleh champion. Tapi I think we can predict halfway through the season.
Okay, so I guess
Yeah, I never like to go, for the first game, second game. First game, second game doesn't prove anything.
okay. Well, let's go to the next game, which both of us, I'm very sure we both watched this game, Liverpool versus Bournemouth. What do you think of the
Mm.
game?
Oh, very good and very scary because itulah you leading 2-0 and then you take off Kirkes, you take off
Frimpong,
Frimpong.
yeah.
Yeah, and then Endo goes to right back, Robertson goes to left back. I can say, Robertson should do better. Should do better for one of the Semenyo goals because he's kind of out of position. He doesn't get back in line with Van Dijk in time.
Mm.
But I think Semenyo, through that incident, that was
Mm.
what fired him up.
Yeah, definitely.
So you know, but we can see Semenyo is a very I used him a lot last season
Yeah,
in
same,
FPL.
same.
I wanted to use him again, tapi the
Not against
only thing
Liverpool lah.
stop me is against Liverpool.
Yeah, not
Tapi
against
pula
Liverpool.
dia score 2 jahanam betul.
Yes, I think because of the ni lah, the racist thing that incident that
Yeah lah,
happened. I think that fired
it's
him
not
up
what
lah,
we
bro.
want to happen lah. Benda ni
Exactly.
tak boleh jadilah mana-mana.
Agreed.
Jangan
Agreed. In Malaysia also, bro.
Malaysia pun ada tapi tak dibesarkan.
Yelah. To me, it's like ni lah. To me, like this strategy was a bit too early and it invites pressure lah. Kau rasa macam mana?
Itulah bila kau bawa keluar, yes, leading 2-0 lah. Tapi dengan setengah jam lagi apa-apa boleh jadi. So
Agreed.
bila kita cakap apa-apa boleh jadi ya, kita kena 2 daripada Semenyo, lepas tu kita tambah 2. So apa itu memang anything can happen lah.
Yeah.
But the lucky, I actually, yes, I'm happy Salah scored, tapi I wanted Chiesa to have his moment lah, because scoring that goal, lifted everybody up. And if it was a 3-2, he would get all the credit. Tapi bila Salah tambah satu lagi, it kind of takes it away from
Uh,
Chiesa. because for the struggles he's been going through for the past was
like,
ever
game.
since he arrived at Liverpool.
Yeah,
He deserved to be the main man
yeah,
at that
yeah.
moment.
Cuma satu lah aku minta Liverpool ni. I think Liverpool the next. Oh, tapi tak boleh cakap. Oh, aku sebenarnya nak minta janganlah bagi game-game like especially pukul 3 pagi game-game yang heart attack macam ni. Tapi bro kita tak boleh cakap bro pasal the next game we're gonna kena lawan
Yeah.
Newcastle bro. Aku tak tahu nak cakap macam mana tu. Newcastle ni is gonna be like hell on earth man. What do you think bro?
Well, our biggest story at the moment is Isak lah. Oh, main hari Selasa.
Ya yeah,
Aduh.
bro 3 pagi lagi. Itulah
Bodoh betul
maksud
lah diorang ni.
itulah maksud
Dua-dua game.
dua game 3 pagi berturut-turut bro. I mean
Hmm.
we have a rest gap. Tapi bro cukup-cukup ni. Untuk kita 3 pagi
Hmm.
ni game-game sakit jantung and I have a feeling this game is going to be like crazy bro. I mean it's gonna aku macam
Well, we have a uh big revenge feeling that we want to get back at them for the Carabao Cup. So but our record against them, besides the Carabao Cup loss, we
we have
we are
a good
very
one.
good, lah, bro.
Yeah, yes. I
We
mean
have not lost to them since 2015.
yeah, in the league I think in the league we have a good record with them.
Hmm.
Cuma itulah, I mean, aku takut je Joelinton bukan dia tackle midfield je bro. Dia Arne Slot pun dia tackle aku, you know. So itulah masalahnya. I think I mean to me I'm gonna watch the game tapi aku rasa macam the heat of this game is immense bro.
Yeah. Because the Newcastle fans are not happy with Isak also. So you know it's gonna be a heated match
Okay.
where let's hope Liverpool win, and then in the next coming week we also get Isak lah.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, just I want to go through briefly. What do you think of Spurs? During game week 1.
Well, they're impressive, tapi again we have to say dia lawan beli je kot. So
So,
um
but yeah. I mean,
tapi
yeah. Their players
ya, tapi
perform.
dia apa
So
ni, dengan players yang apa ni, like Richarlison, Kudus, Johnson is very consistent. So
yeah,
I know he will be a good FPL pick. The only thing is when to pick him.
yeah,
So because the problem is with especially my midfield, I want words there because I believe he's gonna deliver.
yeah.
Palmer, giving him one last chance. Salah, he will stay there the whole season.
Uish,
And
okay.
then the only thing is between Anderson and Marmoush lah. I think Marmoush is definitely going if he doesn't get more minutes.
Yeah.
And then that's something to think about lah.
And finally, let's go one last game. I mean, we all know. I mean,
Aku
Forest.
dah cakap dah, kau nak pergi yang Man United dah.
Yeah.
Kau tak percaya aku.
Well, I need to go there because I think ramai budak-budak United yang tanya dan Arsenal, I mean, yeah, Arsenal fans yang tanya. So, apa perasaan anda? I mean, I'm guessing you didn't watch the game, tapi
I watched the game.
okay, what, what do you think of the
I
game?
if Man United play, I want to watch them lose only. I
Okay,
don't watch them to watch them. I want to watch the other team beat them.
okay. Walaupun okay lah for, I mean for me macam if you ask me for as a Liverpool fan walaupun aku tengok aku nak United lose tapi Arsenal was also a close rival so for Liverpool tapi I mean the best result I wanted was a draw but I mean I watched the game so I think throughout the game I think United controlled and
Yeah, like if we be honest, United were the better team.
correct.
They created more chances. Arsenal just after they scored their goal, they never really found their rhythm. No
Bro,
attacking threat langsung.
Arsenal didn't play, bro. Arsenal didn't. They look crap, bro. I'm not even exaggerating. They really didn't play. They just expect
Mm.
set pieces. And then, I mean, itu pun bodoh juga because of the stupid keeper. Aku tak tahu kenapa curse United ni plays ni. Tapi dude, I mean if without that goal, the game is going to be a ball draw, bro. I mean, and Arsenal didn't play to even try to score, dude. Even with Gyökeres there, aku tak tahu lah, bro. Gyökeres
Yalah,
the last 60 70 minutes tak nampak, dude.
the game aside,
Yeah.
tapi bila Amorim punya press conference, they just lost, and then they can say we can beat any team in the
Yeah,
Premier
yeah,
League.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
just lost.
I saw that. Tak macam.
You want to maybe he's thinking about ball possession. We
Yeah,
can
yeah.
beat anyone in ball possession, anyone in the league.
Correct. But don't lah say you can beat
But the final
any
score maybe
team, you
not
know.
lah.
Macam kau baru kalah dengan Arsenal and you didn't even kau tak clinical langsung and you didn't even take advantage and you can say that to the public and say that oh I can beat any team. Kau gila ke apa? Kau nak beat I'm very sure you gonna struggle with Spurs, you know, Brighton or for that instance. Kau nak cakap kau you can beat anything. Come on lah. I think you're delusional lah, bro. Aku sorry lah sikit. I mean that statement was a bit like stupid.
Yeah,
But
is
I mean
should,
although they really controlled the game. No doubt. I mean I really think they are missing that clinical finish during that game. Cuma but yeah, I mean
but Mbemo and Cunha they look good lah.
they look good. I mean Cunha did I mean did perform a bit. I mean
But
he tried lah. He
for
tried
me,
lah, bro.
they good. They look good individually,
Yeah, yeah,
not
yeah.
as a
Not
team.
as a team. Correct, correct. I agree.
Uh,
Ada yang cakap, bro, aku tak tahu. Aku baca, ada yang cakap, oh, Cunha is gonna be the next Cantona and shit. I said, are you are you
yeah lah, the next person to kick someone in the stands.
Aku tak tahu dia. This kind of people, at least I guess there are people that exist macam you know think that Cunha is gonna save and think. Okay, tak apa. I mean, I give it to them lah. Cunha that did look good, but you know, not compared to Cantona is a bit different lah. Okay, I want to go through the next game week lah. I think we just briefly spoke about Newcastle or Liverpool tadi. And before we go to our picks, our suggested picks for this coming game week 2, which is you know coming soon. Can I know? I mean, I just want to ask you, like, what are the matches that we can try and score points?
Yeah. Besides the fantasy, I think Man City Spurs game is going to be a big game.
Mm.
We
have the London derby.
Newcastle, Liverpool.
Yeah, we have the London derby, 3 o'clock, West Ham versus Chelsea. That's going to be
points wise, the best. Oh, it looks like it has to be Arsenal lah. Yeah. Rasa Arsenal like home lawan Leeds.
But oh, dude. I mean, okay. I mean, you just point out Arsenal and Leeds. I mean, Arsenal and being I guess they just signed Eze from Palace.
Oh, that's a ballsy move, bro. Spurs nearly there. Pam, Arsenal masuk.
Yeah. I mean, there's some London rivalry going on. I mean, I think Spurs was interested with him for quite a bit, and
for a long time already, bro.
Yeah, but Arsenal pun, he was linked with Eze for quite a while, but Arsenal silang last minute, and I think Eze preferred Arsenal because he was actually he was one of the youngsters before got released. So I guess he wanted to prove something. But what do you think of the signing, bro?
End of the day, it's Champions League football, bro. Spurs have nothing. So you want to play Champions League or you want to try and get in Champions League?
Yeah.
So that's for me is the difference, like, end of the day.
Yeah. I mean, what do you think of the signing, bro?
Well, it's a good signing. He's proven at Palace. He's I think this coming into Arsenal gives him a better chance also at internationally playing international matches also. So it gives Arsenal a good addition. Tapi itulah, now you have Martinelli on the left, you got Saka on the right. Martinelli pun is not so consistent. So where you've got Odegaard in the middle, so Eze can play in the middle also.
Yeah.
Tapi that's the thing lah. Who you gonna if you buy him for that amount of money, who you taking out of the first 11 to put him in.
Yeah, I think I rate Eze quite a bit, and I have a feeling he's going. I mean, I think Arteta is gonna replace Martinelli for Eze,
Mm.
and I think it's a very good addition, bro. I mean I think
Yeah,
Eze is a very good player, and I think
but
Arsenal
he left the club in the best way possible. Like, you know, he
Palace,
did
yeah,
everything against Chelsea. He scored the goal which was offside.
yeah.
You know,
Oh,
he
bro,
was still professional. Never, you know, like that's the thing people are comparing now. You know,
yeah. I
with
mean,
Isak. Isak says he doesn't want to play for Newcastle. He wants to go to Liverpool. Yes, okay, but you still have to be professional. You have a contract with Newcastle. You know, he should be playing that first game. He should be training with the team.
yeah, agreed, agreed. What do you think of this game?
I think I'm gonna take maybe a few Fulham players.
Uh, I agree, bro. I really think Fulham is gonna win this, bro. But I mean, yeah. And Fulham, kau jangan ingat Fulham ni kecil, bro. Fulham ada a lot of good players, and they beat us also. I mean, I know they beat us last season because we won it already, kan? They won it 3-2.
Mm.
At apa? In Fulham. So yeah lah. Anything that you wanna add?
Oh, I think if Villa, Brentford also. I think Villa have a good chance to get points. You know, it was a pretty boring start for them, especially attacking wise. If you took their
Mm,
defenders, then you know it's happy days. Tapi I think against Brentford, especially after their first game, I think Villa will look good.
okay. Okay, but let me just briefly ask you, like, who do you think are the players that can score and will perform next week? I mean, we briefly went through just now with the games pictures, and you said yeah, I mean, like you said Arsenal and Leeds. I think Arsenal players would score you a
Hmm.
lot of points. Other than I mean, also you said Fulham will score you points. What about ni, bro? Do you still believe that Salah will score your points?
Bro, he always gets something against Newcastle. So there's no doubt that in my mind, unless it's a 0-0 game, if it's a scoring game, he will definitely give you a return.
Okay, so you think some Liverpool players will give you points during this game?
Yeah, definitely Salah. Salah, hoping words assist to Salah.
Okay. Other teams, let's say, can we see like other teams? Like, what about West Ham, Chelsea? I mean, I think you told me just now, like Chelsea, Palmer too. You're gonna give him another chance, another run. But I
Yeah,
think,
Palmer's
yeah,
his last chance for me because if he blanks again,
yeah.
I can use that money elsewhere, bro. So you know,
Okay,
unless he's week in week out, he's getting good decent points, then no point, bro.
okay. Um, what about like mid table, like mid table players, like besides all the big players lah, macam Palmer ke apa. I mean, what about like games like Brentford ke, Bournemouth ke, Wolves ke. This Burnley Sunderland looks really great actually.
Well, it
Macam
looks good for Sunderland lah
yeah,
after their start. So dia punya permulaan bagus. So of course, siapa yang ada Sunderland punya player daripada week one,
uh.
you takkan sentuh punya.
Just a question. Do you think out of all the three promoted teams, who do you think? Do you think all three will go down, or do you think like uh, who
I
stays up?
no
Or
lah. West Ham ni kalau tak backup, I think they will have a problem.
okay,
They will have a problem because every season they are around that area near the relegation. So Sunderland, I think if they can get at least, I would say 15 points out of their first 10 games, they will be safe.
15 points out of their 10 games. Huh? They already got three, so they just
Yes.
need another like 12, right? So
So this one looks like another win. But because Sunderland ni ada history we can say positive and negative in Premier League. At one time they were consistently there, tapi they're always fighting relegation, but they always survive.
Yeah.
Tapi once they got relegated and then relegated again. So I think they've learned their lesson.
Hmm.
They cannot be spending money like crazy where it's not guaranteed they will stay in the Premier League. Because once you go down, you spend that money, you go down, you still gotta pay Premier League salary in the Championship.
Yeah. Agreed.
And that happened with what's his name? Yang botak tu? Jack Rodwell.
Jack Rodwell. He's
Ah,
more City bro than Everton.
no, he played Sunderland when they got relegated. So his
Ah,
salary was a very, very high
hi. Yeah, yeah,
salary.
yeah, 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 yeah.
And he had a long-term contract. So they didn't have
Oh,
a clause in his contract. If you get relegated,
terminate lah.
you know, not terminate. So usually they will put you get a lower salary ke apa.
Okay, okay.
Tapi he stood his ground. He didn't want to move. He didn't mind not playing. Even when they got to League One, he was still being paid Premier League salary.
He's like ni lah macam
So
Winston Bogart lah.
itu pula aku tadi kau bagi aku nama-nama yang aku tak kenal lagi ni lagi banyak.
Winston Bogart bro. Dia kat Chelsea lah. Oh, dude, this is like a classic story, bro. He's the same lah. He didn't want to chow because he had a long contract. He just makan salary and gemuk and then chow lah after that ni.
Bro, we are talking about a team that is steady in the
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Premier League and one that got dropped. So
Got it lah.
I
So no,
yeah,
is he
so
still getting paid?
he's not there anymore. He's already.
Okay, okay, okay. Do you think they're gonna stay up or?
I think Sunderland will stay. That's
Okay,
why I
okay,
had the story. They have
okay,
learned
okay,
from their past.
okay,
They've
okay.
learned from their past, and you cannot just go and out and spend
Yeah, yeah,
ridiculous
yeah, yeah,
money
yeah, yeah.
because for me, a team that takes you from the championship, which is a very tough league to get out of, and when you get out, suddenly you're spending on 15 players, maybe more 10 to 15 players. That's what a lot of teams do.
Yeah.
But you're not giving the players who literally got you promoted a chance to, keep you in the Premier League. I agree if you want to spend 3, 4 players, especially defender, midfielder, striker, maybe a goalkeeper.
Mm.
But not a lot of promoted teams go out and spend on a goalkeeper. But yes, if you want to improve the team, one or two positions, go ahead. But when you completely change the team to having we can also put example of Fulham lah last time. They got promoted, they went and spent 100 plus million,
Yeah, yeah,
they went back down. Straight
yeah.
away they went back down.
Agreed.
So maybe they are lucky they had a good owner who continued to invest. Tapi macam
Yeah.
Sunderland dulu tak ada. Diorang once they were nearly bankrupt. They couldn't afford because they still had to pay Premier League salary in the Championship in the League One. So I think Sunderland they've learned their lesson. They will stay. I think West Ham might go down. I
Okay.
think
What about Leeds and
Burnley.
Burnley? Yeah,
Yeah, Leeds is also another team where they
they've
come
learned their
up,
lesson.
they say hello for a few seasons, they say bye bye.
Yeah, I mean, but they just signed they signed good players, bro. I think they just signed this guy Okafor, which scored against us at the preseason. I think he's a good
Hmm.
player in for Milan. So, looking at, I mean, Leeds just beat Everton.
Leeds have a good solid squad. They have quite a number of players who are still in the team from
Yeah,
that
still
when they got relegated.
correct.
So
Still has Premier
I
League
like that. I
experience.
like that.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah,
That's why I said like you keep your squad with a few additions.
yeah. Good.
Not go and buy 10 players who all are coming from different places and you put them in the first 11 and they cannot gel together.
Okay. So okay lah. I mean, so just from to recap with this game
Yeah,
week
Burnley
two.
going down, West Ham going down. I think
Oh,
one
West Ham.
more, one more. Oh, this one.
Do you think it's gonna be a tight
I think
relegation or
Everton.
simply saying shit like? Are you seriously saying Everton? They just got a new stadium and then like I mean they invested a bit, but I don't
Yeah,
know.
their stadium is not going to make them play better.
Okay, okay.
The players make them play better. But
Yeah.
I mean, they lost their first game.
Yeah, yeah. They lost. I mean, uh, I'm not defending them, but it was a soft penalty. No, I mean to me it was like either penalty or not penalty lah. And it was last
Ah,
minute.
loss is a loss lah.
Yeah, but
Everton,
okay.
yeah.
Anyways,
It's like Sunderland. You play against promoted team. So Sunderland won, Leeds won, Burnley of course lost.
yeah. Really,
So yes, I think some
I think
the
itulah
usually the promoted sides who start well are the ones who gonna stay in the Premier League.
stay in the
Actually, bro, even when a few seasons ago, yes, they were very, very hard team to beat.
yeah.
Tapi they were not a team you want to go, oh, I want to watch Burnley. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
they had that apa ni, Ashley Barnes up front. They will hit the ball up to him. He will hold the ball, blah 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 blah. That was their football.
Yeah, itulah.
You making any changes or not?
Yes, I will probably make some changes. Not as drastic, but I'm probably gonna. I mean, I did make some changes, as in substitution already. So I think like I'm probably gonna take out players like Spurs players, like Poro to like to De Cooper. This is probably my team that I'm gonna need. Because I think City is too strong, lah, bro. City is damn strong, dude. I mean, I can't take them out of the equation of winning the league.
Hmm.
Um, even us as even with Arsenal, bro, it was such a disappointing performance for them masa lawan United tu. Walaupun dia orang menang 1-0, tapi itulah aku macam
Tapi I'm surprised. A lot of teams that I've looked at, not a lot of Arsenal defenders.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So
Usually, must have is Gabriel or Saliba.
Saliba, yeah.
Tapi they are not
They,
they're
I
not
think,
in
I
a lot
think,
of teams.
I think because Nico, maybe they also know. Maybe Ateta has a rotation thing, like I think macam Luis Kelly was supposed to play left back, but not, he played Calafiori. Ben White so started, so I'm not sure in that sense lah. And but
Mm.
their keeper lah, Raya did score a lot of damn points, bro.
Raya
So
10 points.
yeah, I mean Raya scored because one clean sheet, and then I think that he got a bonus points. He got a eh, uh, this one 10 points.
Mm.
Uh, bonus points some more. Solid lah lawan Spurs, lawan United boleh lah. So yeah, I mean Balat ni tahi lah kot. I mean at the end I mean look, Sunderland is still
No, like he won't do it again lah.
yeah. This is like just a one-off and things.
Uh,
You know.
tekan dia. Si ada lah people transfer in banyak. Can see the transfers in.
You can
Cannot.
see ni lah dia punya total points. Wait, you can see the team selected percentage. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Oh, that Balat. He's the most.
Ayat Nauri. Okay lah. They got ni apa? Ayat Nauri got clean sheet hari tu. Kukurea,
Balat is the
Cash,
most
tak ada
transfers
pun.
in.
I mean, I doubt lah he's gonna.
No, like cannot do it
I
again.
mean, although they with Burnley, but never know. But people masukkan Reinders, Menyo, Kudus,
Mm.
Gakpo lah bro. Gakpo ni
He's consistent lah, dude.
itulah. No, and I think it's Arne Slot punya golden child. You can
Mm.
never take him out lah bro.
Yeah.
So yeah, okay. AKTK. Yeah. Another person, bro. We forgot to mention. AKTK is solid lah, bro. I mean,
Mm.
he looks like a player that is giving us a
He looks good.
run.
He looks
Yeah,
good. That's
a
why
run.
last week I was okay with Isak not coming.
Mm.
Because AKTK is a good talent.
Yeah, I mean, I think also he has. I mean, he has defied the odds. I mean, because I just based on his stats dekat Frankfurt, he didn't, look convincing. For you, like, who do you think? Like, I mean, I guess this is the player picks that probably most of the people that are looking to put in.
Mm.
Your thoughts, like, any other players that?
Oh, well, I did say I'm going to give Palmer a last chance,
Mm,
but if I were to do anything, I would change Marmoush and probably one. I, I need another Liverpool player there, last. Yeah, and then it could be Gakpo. I think
mm.
Kudus might look good also, but maybe after City.
Gakpo, the price is damn cheap, bro. I mean,
Hmm.
I'm so happy, and I mean, well, Reinders just got.
Ya lah, this price naik ni semua kacau sikit lah because if you're a player who played your first match 100 million to
Yeah,
make changes makes a lot of difference.
yeah, yeah,
Especially the
yeah.
transfers.
Especially starting lah.
Hmm.
Tapi ni lah bro, dah lah dia ni pun naik juga. Actually, this is one player that I'm looking at lah. I think KTK looks, uh, I think he's gonna play every game. And dah
I
lah
think
dia
by the end of the season he'll be about 10 lah.
serious.
That's if Isak doesn't come in.
Eh, yeah, sekejap. Before I go to that last topic. Okay, never mind. Who do you think, who's your captain? Who do you think would be your captain?
Salah lah bro. Come on.
Okay. Chill lah. Captain salah. Just another question. Just last question.
Hmm.
Before we wrap it up, do you think Isak will come?
Oh, he wants to, bro. He wants to. So
I
there's
mean,
no
yeah,
doubt
he
that he
he
wants
already
to.
made it public. He already made things like clear that he wants to join, but in a business sense, in a logical sense, or in reality sense, if whatever you want to say it, but macam mana you rasa dia?
Like, I think Newcastle are standing their ground because they know how good he is. Yes, the money is big to that they will receive. Tapi, in their statement, they already said if he wants to come back, he's more than welcome to come back. So, these things behind doors, we don't know. Isak came out and posted something. You cannot trust the probably the owner or some. I don't know. I don't know if it's the owner or the CEO or whatever.
No,
But
he just
you
pretty
know,
much said, like, because he just posted that, actually he posted that because of the PFA awards. He just said, like, I cannot attend and things like that, and because whatever that's going on in the behind, and he respect whatever, because he played in Newcastle. That's how he got the team of the year, right? And then whatever that's going on, and he's saying also, like, the trust is broken there with the team, and then, like, it's better to move on lah. And after that, Newcastle came up with this statement like an hour after that,
mm,
very fast, and saying, like, just shut up, and you still have 3 years contract, and you're ready to come back lah anytime. But just, yeah lah, your opinion. I want to ask, do you think?
my opinion,
Yeah,
and that's the thing. It's very hard, bro. If all these statements don't come out,
yeah,
I think he would join. I think he would join. But I think Newcastle they are waiting for a replacement. They get a replacement, Isak can go. If no replacement, I think they will keep him.
yeah. The news is Visa is also doing this bloody same thing as what Isak is doing.
Mm,
And he deleted all his pictures in his Instagram and things like that, and he wants to join Newcastle, but well, when Brentford got their man already from Bournemouth. So, if do you think if Visa comes in, yeah, I mean, I think Visa would definitely join, bro. At the end of the day, I mean,
I think if Isak joins, Isak can go.
okay, so it's just during. So you're saying it's just between
Like
those.
I agree with what Newcastle are doing because
Okay.
if you have your top scorer, you have your best player, and you let him leave without knowing you have a guaranteed replacement. For me, if I own Newcastle, pun, I'm going to keep you until I have that replacement.
Yep. Okay.
Yes, your feelings if you want to go. Yes, no player is bigger than the club. But if the club don't sign a replacement, end of the day, Isak can play unhappy also and still score goals.
Yeah, yeah. I
You
mean,
know,
I agree
he
with you.
cannot. He doesn't. You don't have to be happy off the field. Footballers' job is to play football.
Yeah.
Once you step on the field, you have to put everything aside.
Mm.
That's how we all are growing up. We love football. We want to play. We don't even think about money here and there. No, no, nothing. We
No lah,
just want to kick that ball. We want to
yeah.
score goals, and
But at the end of the day,
so
it's employment, bro. So it's the same as everyone has a contract, and you need to be professional in everything that you do.
so
Uh,
that means he has to be professional. He has to play. If he doesn't leave, he cannot pull on a tantrum and
yeah,
train alone for one whole season.
yeah, and then
You
World
need
Cup
you need
season,
to keep playing. He needs to keep playing. So if he doesn't go, he must go back into that first 11. But if he goes, then it's a big boost for Liverpool lah. But I mean, a lot of people have been talking about, do you want a player who can do this to his club?
that's another thing.
Especially a big club. You're not
Yeah,
joining Chikai Chikai club where you are guaranteed to be the best player on the team. Isak comes to Liverpool, he's not going to be the best player in the team. He's going to be
yeah, yeah.
one of a many.
Many, yeah, definitely.
Mm.
But if you ask me, I still want him in the club, regardless of whatever tantrum that he did in Newcastle. Yes, I agree that his whatever that he did with Newcastle is quite bad. We don't know what
Because
happened.
at the same time, what if he comes to Liverpool, boom, he scores 35 goals, boom, he gets 10 assists, he wins the Golden Boot, he wins the Premier League, but Real Madrid come knocking on the door.
Yeah,
What's going to stop him from doing the same to Liverpool?
he's
So that's
yeah,
where I understand a lot of people voicing out,
yeah, yeah, yeah. I
this
mean,
kind of thing. But
but
end
here's
of the day, he's a top player.
yeah. I mean, here's my answer to you, lah, bro. It's nothing new, bro. At the end of the day, it happened to us when Sterling wanted to chow. Sterling did the same thing to us. Although he's young, and he chow 20, and he won it with City. Betul tak? And it
At least we
happened to.
got money for it lah.
I mean, we got money, obviously.
We
It's the
we
same.
Arnold, we Arnold.
Anel tak dapat tai dia lah. Well, it's good that he left because he's playing like crap in Madrid. So itulah untuk aku, kalau aku, to me actually this situation should have been dealt with and sorted quite very long time, and it's just getting draggy until this coming
Hmm.
game, then it hits up lah. Itu je. I agree with you. I agree that in a sense macam apa yang Isak buat dekat Newcastle ni a bit bad. He should have been professional. He should have came to Singapore and train and played lah. Tu je lah. But
Yeah, yeah.
it's nothing new lah. Itu je aku punya point. Because alamak bro, it's like this kind of things happens lah bro. I mean, it's Wisa pun buat benda sama. Betul tak? How can you
Hmm.
explain that bro? Wisa pun buat benda sama sia. And he's 28. He wants to chow to a bigger club. Betul tak? He wants to, I mean, although Brentford is not a, I mean, well, everyone's chowing to from Brentford, but he's doing the same thing. He wants to go to Newcastle, at least earn more salary.
Hmm.
Tu je. We'll wrap up this session. Inshallah kita jumpa lagi next one. Hopefully everyone got some bits from this. And see lah macam mana game week tu. Jangan lupa kita tengok. I think
Liverpool tiga mata.
sedap je kau. Kau boleh tak jangan bias. Yeah. So that's it, guys. Kita jumpa lagi next week, insyaAllah. Thanks for my co-host, saya Ani.
Welcome.
And kita jumpa lagi. Bye-bye.